maybe it's fine like that. Alrighty. Hello, Urkatron. It's Tuesday, right? I'm losing track of my days. Good morning, Peabody. Hello, hello. Oh, I still have my volume up on my phone. Okay, we'll turn that down. Olive won't get off live and send people over here. She doesn't have to. She already reached out to me. Not about that. We talked. Hi, Chicky. The OG background is back, y'all. The background I started with. This is thanks to Parker's. Parker's made this lovely, lovely background. So we've got that. See, look, Olive Raid. Welcome in, Olive Raiders. I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I wasn't around this morning. I needed a break. Yeah. I definitely needed a break. But welcome in, Olive Raiders. I appreciate you guys being here on this Tuesday. Let's make sure we do all of the good things. Steph, I mean, to be honest, I'm not sure. I would refer you to Martina. Martina is part of coalitions who organize for protesting and can also give you information on the best way to help protesters if you are not able to or cannot protest yourself. I would reach out to Martina for that kind of information. She's in multiple Discords, or she's here on TikTok. They're out, yay. When I tell you, hey, great. When I tell you that I don't have the spoons, yeah. We're here, though. Yeah. Hi, Russell, over on the tubes. You are the first one over there on the tubes. I appreciate you being here. Guys, I am multi-streaming, so I am now streaming on the Purple Witch app and the Tubes app. If you guys would like to go over there and do the whichever one's the free one on each one, subscribe, follow, whatever, that would be wonderful. Justin. Let's see. See. Yeah. Let's see if I can fix it. Yes, save. That's why. Okay, I think I fixed it now. Hello. We're getting an olive raid even on the tubes. I love that. All right. So, hello, 143 of you in here. I appreciate you being here on this Tuesday morning or afternoon. Hi, Ari. Let's make sure we're doing all the good things. Let's tap that screen. I still have kind of a little goal since I'm on for 2 hours to be able to hit 50,000 likes an hour. So that would be great if we could work towards that. I have my 100 goal, of course. When I tell you that I need it, I do. There are things. Life is lifing, and I'm don't have the spoons for that right now. So anything that you can help and contribute, I would appreciate it. I do have my green app, my blue app, and my PalPay all in my bio now. So those should all work for you. But if you can't do that, I just appreciate if you tap and share. That would be wonderful. Let's see. Bring up my backup account. That's there too. If you would like to follow that, that's just in case. I would appreciate it. More help? Yes, Lincoln. Unfortunately, always more help. Yeah, little life update. I know a lot of people in my community knew about my mom. She's still having pain in her knee. They're really not sure. She went to PT yesterday. had her moving it around, she was able to put a lot more weight on it. So she went from crutches to a cane, which was better. But then last night it was painful again. And yeah, so she's home again today. I'm having to help her, and I have no problem helping her, but it's rough. She's a very independent person, so it's hard right now. Is ICE federal law enforcement? They would be classified as federal law enforcement, but they do not have the same duties as all law enforcement does. Their duties are different. Their jurisdiction is different. So, yeah. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. Goodness me. All right. What did I have that I was going to bring up today before we start opening up phone calls? Was there anything
Guys, remember what I said in my life. Make sure we're doing that dollar train when we can. Make sure we're doing all the good things and supporting. If y'all can get her stuff halfway down, I won't. Well, I'll go live. I'll do that. I'll go live.
Again. Okay, let's do this one, I guess. I don't know why it's formatted this way, because from what I'm hearing, this message, which I'm sure you all have seen, was a text, but they made it look fancy, I guess. I don't know.
They made it look fake.
They made it look fake. But
I feel like they're fake.
It's not, because it was something that they leaked to the news, but I don't know why they made it look like a letter. I don't understand that. It was, as far as I know, it's a text message, but Donald Trump sent this to, not sure, he's in Norway, but I'm not sure like what he is, if he's the prime minister of Norway or whatever the fuck he is. But it says, "Dear Jonas, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars plus," I'm going to pause. Let's be clear. Prime Minister, thank you, Ari. The government of Norway is not in charge in any way of who receives the Nobel Peace Prize. It is a separate independent board. They would never have someone from the government of Norway on it, because then they could be biased for who they pick. Ari posted a video about this. If you're not following Ari or checking out her videos, do that. All right. So wrong already. "I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace." Oh. Although it will always be predominant, but can now think about what is good and proper for the United States of America. Denmark cannot protect that land from Russia or China, and why do they have a right of ownership anyway? Russia, by the way, has come out and said that they are given the stamp of, yeah, U.S., take Greenland, which I don't want to do anything that Russia is a fan of, so that would be a bad thing. "There are no written documents. It's only that a boat landed there hundreds of years ago, but we had boats landing there also. I've done more for NATO than any other person since its founding, and now NATO should do something for the United States. The world is not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland. Thank you, President DJT." So there was that, and then what did he do? Where was that? His dumb self.
Don't we love what is currently going on? All of it feels like a fever dream sometimes.
Yeah, I don't understand what.
Because he tried doing this during his first term, correct?
Yeah, he had talked about it. You post too many things.
Yeah, that part all the way.
As we invite as we invite them to be on the board of peace, Russia, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Russia and Netanyahu.
For $1 billion.
Which I think is fucking wild. I don't think they actually paid the $1 billion, those countries.
There's a video, I don't know why I can't find it now, of him on the tarmac talking about how, no, it is the government. It is the government of Norway. It's not. I just want everybody to be clear on that it's not. That's in charge of the Peace Prize, which, by the way, this is the whiniest fucking bitch baby rant I've ever heard. We're going to take an entire country to prove I'm peaceful. What? What?
Make your shit make sense.
I don't even know why you're still able to request Johnny Seabiscuit. We're gonna block you because you like to say the N-word as somebody who's not black. So there's that.
Every time I think of Seabiscuit, I think of Limp Bizkit, and I don't know why.
Limp
Because I know there's an artist named Seabiscuit.
So guys, keep doing all the good things. I appreciate you, and we'll keep going
Yo.
with our day. Big Bud, how are you today?
I'm good.
All right,
How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Oh. Anyway. Don't care. Let me check this real quick. I've got, okay, what's that from? Marina, thank you for the $2 train with the little pretzels and the purple hearts. Ari, thank you for the dollar train. Got the choo-choos going over there. I appreciate you so much for that. Oh my God. I'm going to say your name wrong. How do I say your name? Obenrin, big W's, 75 on the Blue app. I have a mom, and I'm a mom, and you're a mom. So cheers to being able to take care of our moms when they've done so much for us. Sending a virtual hug. Thank you.
That's Oya.
Oh, Oya. Of course, I was going to butcher her name because that's... Oya.
W Oyas.
W Oyas, like big W Oyas. And you guys, I don't know if you've been following Oya or not, but you need to because Oya's been starting their own lives and we need to be in there and supporting.
Also, join
Point blank
Ujima,
period.
link in bio.
Oh God, I have to do math.
Also, Oya, run me my 20. I'm kidding.
Run
I'm
me my
kidding.
20 is crazy.
I'm kidding.
Ugh,
I'm currently just scrolling through makeup shit.
I am like, yeah, it's been a weekend. I'll have to tell you about it later. It's been-
I'm sure there's probably a lot of things we could talk
oh
about.
my God.
I got to tell you, I made Polly upset, so it's okay.
Oh, I mean, that works. I had a full good hour and a half cry session in the bathroom. That was fun.
Aw, babe.
Yeah.
You should have called me.
Life is like, I'm very much a people don't get to hear or see me cry person. I'm very much a suck
But
it
I'm
up buttercup.
different.
I know. It's not you,
I'm
it's my
your
personality.
wife.
I have been taught to keep those emotions in
Josiah,
check my whole life.
I wanted to talk about the faucet, and Polly did not, so Polly hung up.
Thank you.
I'm also currently just like looking at makeup and shit. Because, I window shop when I'm bored.
So I need to get new brow powder because I've been using eyeshadow and I don't want to talk about it.
I need to get my brows done. Let's like for real. Let's also talk about the fact how the red pill theory is happening very heavy in the makeup community with he who shall not be named.
God.
Because I was having a full ass there's two he who shall not be named that I will not name. Never once will I buy makeup products of theirs. Have I in the past? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I
But not
regret it
now.
sometimes? 100%. I still love the color that I still fucking own from this person because I like the color on me. But this person specifically with another one,
Yeah, no, just don't use it anymore.
I've wanted to do like pop culture politics and shit, but I'm like, people won't like my opinions. yes, Fonzie. JD Vance makeup line. What?
Also, hello to Dragons Kelton, Red Panda Girl, and Witty Kitty over on the Purple Witch app. I do see you over there. I'm glad that I'm getting some more viewers on the Purple Witch app. I do appreciate that so very much. Guys,
Sandwich,
I'll
should I
open
say
up the-
boycott?
Oh,
Sandwich, should I say boycott? Did I say boycott at all? I said I don't support these makeup
Yeah.
brands.
she said, oh,
Oh, Queen, you gotta let me know because let me tell you something. My little
Ooh.
world of living on the internet
that.
for years and
Yeah.
talking about YouTubers and makeup content creators and beauty vloggers. Let me tell you something. Can you stop screaming at me?
I will open up those phone lines and we can start having conversations today, guys. While we're doing that, make sure you're still doing all the good things. If all you can do in support is tap, I appreciate that. That's all you need to do for me.
Is Bretman back? No, I don't think so.
Is it Bretman Rock? Who's that?
No, it's not Bretman.
I don't even know who that is.
It's JSJC. Look it up. As I'm currently looking. Oh, here we go.
And we start. This person's been calling the last like 5 minutes when it wasn't on. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, and who did you vote for?
Hi, I'm 27 from Ohio, and I voted for Donald Trump.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because I hate you OnlyFans nigger loving.
Okay. I bet you're a fan, though.
He a fan. He a fan. He
You
a
think
fan,
I don't
he
get
a fan.
the emails? I get like 1 to 2. I get like 2 new fans every
I had
live.
2 after my live.
You hate me, but you pay for it in titties.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Keep doing it, sweetie.
W Queen for the
gosh,
whale.
W Queen. Oh, I've never had a whale.
Have you met Queen before, or have you seen Queen before?
I have seen Queen, and I have scrolled into their lives, and I've also the giant Millie decompression live. Queen was
Yes.
there,
Okay, just
but
wanna
we've
make
never
sure
like
this-
officially like spoken like hi, how are you? Kind
Queen's
of stuff.
been doing some fun lives and stuff like that, and I just get called their favorite. I'm the favorite sheet of paper, favorite egg.
There you
New
go.
one is Pilgrim Patch Kids,
Pilgrim Patch Kids.
like Sour Patch Kids.
Well, yeah, but
Pilgrim Patch Kids.
like your family came over on the Mayflower. or
Yeah,
something?
'cause I'm
okay.
white.
Yeah, well, yeah, you are. I've never
Yes.
realized.
should I? Siberia.
It's just never would have been able to tell. Never.
I know people get really surprised when I tell them I'm white. They're like, Olive, no.
No way.
Another thing that I've caught, and I don't know, did you see also on the Social of Untruth, he posted AI photo. Can you hold
Yes.
on? Okay.
Let's see. I have it. Oh, well. You think I don't recognize your number? I should have blocked you. I apologize. That was my fault. I gave you hope again. Think I don't recognize your number? That one. That's the president of the United States of America. He's a 12-year-old with the internet. If somebody could do me a favor in Trump's cabinet, give him a tablet with Roblox on it and create a game that allows him to live out his fantasies of owning Greenland, but just in the game. But tell him it's real. Tell him it's him on the ground. And he's doing it himself. He's going in there. Just put him on a tablet in the corner with a juice box. I'm sure he'd be fine. Don Lemonade is going to jail. Nobody cares. And? That's supposed to mean what to me? Okay. Don Lemon got in trouble for being a misogynist. You think I care what happens to Don Lemon? Well, yeah, that's fair, Mia. We should lower the age. I don't know. My 8-year-old doesn't act like that, so... Cool. Well, Jay Furyk, I never said that I think everybody's dumber than me. MAGA is dumber than me. But if you want to prove me wrong, I have that wonderful little number that you can call and
They've been hiding today.
show me if you're smarter than me.
They've been hiding today.
No, they just want to slur out because they can't defend this. How do you had left when I showed up? How do you defend that?
My thing.
He's just trolling. He's just joking.
It's not
He's a
trolling.
79-year-old man. No, and I said, so you missed that. I said, maybe if we just put him on a tablet with a Roblox game where he thinks he's on the ground in Greenland taking it over, maybe we can
I mean, we could also put give him VR
yeah,
and just
yeah.
so
Just set
many
him up.
things.
With a juice box and some snackies, some goldfishies.
Oh, you know what I really want? I go through these weird phases where like I really, really want apple juice. I don't know why.
I love apple
But
juice, but
I want like a
I'm-
nice cold thing of apple juice.
Oh, I love it, but I'm in my 30s, and so that just is now a probiotic, and I'm going to. It's a laxative, which works really well.
I hear that, and then people, wait, what? Charlie Kirk's widow calls an end to undue delay in the Schmurder case. Can we talk about this woman? Have you seen the drag queen? Have you seen the drag
As
queen?
Erica Kirk.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
It is
Our
like
algos are algoing.
yes, and I am fucking Look, I have only gone to one drag show, and I want to go to so many more. I have a lot of friends who are in the drag industry, drag queens, drag kings. I have a lot of friends who do that, and it is so perfect. It is so like art is such a beautiful thing. I've actually been told by one of my drag friends who is actually in Colorado that if I was to ever come out, she would let me MC.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm like, I would love to MC a drag show. Could you imagine me and my little white self just dancing up on the stage? That'd so much fun.
I will be there and I will be smashed.
You met Alyssa Edwards. Alyssa Edwards is one of Manny's favorite drag queens.
Alyssa Edwards is great. So, remember...
Not soybeans.
Well, remember how Trump or Bessent had said, so Bessent and Lutnick, I'm sorry, had said that they were going to, this deal, they were going to fix this deal so that China was buying soybeans again. And even though the deal that they stated still would have been less soybeans than they were buying previously, so it would have been a bad deal, it was still going to happen, right? Well, this was published on the 17th. China purchased no U.S. soybeans, an unprecedented 6th straight month. For the first time in more than 2 decades, the United States did not export any soybeans in the month of October, the traditional start of the exporting season to the world's largest market, China. October was also an unprecedented 6th consecutive month without any U.S. soybean exports to China in at least 3 decades, according to the latest U.S. Census Bureau data. It matters. U.S. soybean farmers export about 55% of all soybeans they produce, whether as whole bean, which is the most common, or crushed into meal form or as oils, a much smaller percentage, according to the U.S. Soybean Export Council. What happened to being for the farmers? What happened to that? I wonder. So we're losing the trade war again. I'm fucking shocked. I'm shocked.
I mean, with this whole Greenland shit, NATO has already stated that they would put us into an economic war.
Yeah. I'm shocked. Somebody said, Stacy Lynn in the Tubes chat says, so what?
So what?
Oh, fuck our farmers, I guess. Good job, Stacy.
Fuck the farmers. Fuck the small
American
businesses.
People. But it's fine because we are going to send $100,000 to every resident in Greenland. $100,000.
What happened to our Doge check?
I don't know.
What happened to our tariff money? Aren't we supposed to get paychecks?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be, look, as much as Trump supporters want to piss and moan and cry about this, I would take that money in a fucking heartbeat. Let me tell you something. Living in the year 2026, dealing with this current administration, there is debt that needs to get paid. There's stuff that needs to be taken care of.
It's now 500,000, Jennifer. I have not seen that. I've seen the 100,000, which, by the way, we can do math. The population of Greenland is anywhere between 56,000 to 57,000, so 100,000 per person. Granted, we would have to exclude children, but for now, we're just going to say all. It's going to be over $5 billion. It's our money anyway. I know, Blue. They get so bent out of shape about the fact that we would like our money. It's my money, and I need it now.
Call J.G. Wentworth.
877 cash now.
7 cash now.
Maggie, hi, how are you today? Maggie, did you mean to request?
No, I don't know why I'm in there. I was just watching. I'm sorry.
No, you're
You're
absolutely
good.
fine. Please do not apologize. You are totally fine.
Davey, his claim is national security for Greenland. There's a lot of minerals in Greenland that we need.
It's not
Damn
national
you,
security.
that's going to be in my
Just-
head all day.
Just
You're
like it was
welcome.
rugs for Venezuela, right?
Correct.
What happened to all those boats? We stopped bombing them.
That is.
They're going to say, there's no more because they know now. No,
They know
that's not
now.
what it is. By the way, the whole reason that we're doing these things is because supposedly we are under some national emergency. If you guys remember, there is the tariffs that he is doing. He's saying he's using the IEPA power, the emergency power, to use tariffs. He would have to justify that, which is what SCOTUS is walking through right now. Granted, we got a whole host of opinions today. Not one of them was like important, like in a way that anybody gives a fuck about. But that is their claim, is that we are currently in a national emergency, which is why he needs to use IEPA. And yet, Scott Bessent says it's to prevent, our national emergency is to prevent a national emergency.
Waiting the High Court's decision. What is the national emergency that justifies these new slate of tariffs?
The national emergency is avoiding a national emergency. That it is a strategic decision by the president. This is a geopolitical decision, and he is able to use the economic might of the U.S. to avoid a hot war. So why wouldn't we do that? You know, same thing.
Waiting the High Court's decision.
What did he say?
Said the national emergency is to prevent one.
National
Also,
emergency
make sure
that
your
justifies
backup
these
account
new
doesn't
slate
time
of
out, babes.
tariffs.
No, it's
The
not.
national emergency is avoiding a national emergency.
The national emergency is avoiding a national emergency.
That's wild. I really like, my biggest thing to the people on the tubes, people on the Purple app, people here, Trump supporters specifically, when you hear anyone from Trump's cabinet speak, what the fuck are you listening to? What do you comprehend from that? Like, I don't understand.
I can't take you guys seriously anymore. Like, actually, you know what? I will agree. I am smarter than you all. Because you guys are stupid if you're following this decrepit ass, deranged ass man. Oh, here's the video I was looking for on his claim for Norway and that their government is in charge, that Norway is in charge of the Peace Prize.
If anybody thinks that Norway doesn't control the Nobel Prize, they're just kidding. They have a board, but it's controlled by Norway, and I don't care what Norway says. But
I don't care what you say. No. It's Norway. It's Norway. Somebody come get Peepaw. Like, really, come get him.
By the way, speaking of changing trajectory and hopefully having some type of barriers, if you are in the state of Virginia, Georgia, or New Hampshire, you have elections today. A lot of them are primaries, but you still have to go out and vote. Coming up next week, there are a few more elections as well. I believe there's one special election for a House seat coming up next week. Let me double check.
For a federal House seat?
Let me double check.
I was like, I know Marjorie
I can
Taylor
always be
Greens-
100% wrong.
Marjorie Taylor Greens is March 10th. I have to get information on her district and stuff for that, but I kind of figure we would just do a video similar to what we've been doing, but like every month as we have elections coming up every month.
I gotta do the 27th and the
Yeah.
31st. I didn't do that yet, but
No,
if you guys are
well,
curious,
you can do them as they come. Makes
so
sense.
it's Minnesota District 47 Alpha is having a special in a state legislative special general election because the current sitting seat won a Senate seat, and then in Minnesota District 64 Alpha, similar things. Texas has a runoff, District 18. I believe that was Isaiah's district, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, Isaiah
Wasn't
Martin.
Isaiah Martin's District 18 in Texas? My Texas peeps or someone else who might know. Wasn't that Isaiah's district?
Let's see. Congressional district. Can I do? Well, that's who
Yes,
they're-
Ari said yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. So that's also happening. And then there's a
That's the 31st. Yeah.
Plano County,
Plano.
County,
Plano.
Plano City Council. Wow, I can
Yeah,
read.
in Plano, Texas.
Right, he's not in the runoff election. I knew that. I just know it was what,
No,
two
we were
Democrats.
I think she's just mentioning it like name recognition. We all know. Like I've said, Marjorie Taylor Greene's district. It's not hers. It doesn't belong to her. It's just where she got
Correct.
elected.
It's where she is.
Right. Like Boebert moved, right? When I can't even remember, but
God about that.
So the district that she had originally won in, when it came time for her reelection, she saw the polling. She knew she was going to lose. And it's a pretty red fucking district. And she knew she was going to lose. So she moved to an even redder district so that she could win that one. Yes, she has exited Congress. Audie, you are correct. But she doesn't shut up. She's still here. Interesting that the phone calls are on and you guys are big mad in the Tubes chat, but you won't call in.
W Blues in the chat, because I saw, so he sent pictures out there, and someone by the name of Finn Diesel goes, "Who is the leader in the douche party?" And Blues responds,
what?
"Y'all need a leader? That's wild. How submissive of you." So
Beta
Finn
cuts.
Diesel, you came from my live to this live, and you still don't come up. Hi, Justin. It's so silly to me.
Tell
Tell
me,
me
do
get
you
off
two
this
support
website.
Ilhan Omar? Why wouldn't I? But also, she's not my representative.
She doesn't represent me.
She's in Minnesota. So, okay.
Y'all are just racist pigs.
Yeah, you guys are just racist. So it's fine. We know you didn't watch Nick Shirley's full 40 minutes. You didn't see him get fucking rocked in his interviews where his proof was found to not be factual because it was no proof. You know, when I call a number of a business and they are currently, out of hours, office hours, I do also assume that they're fraudulent.
Also, do you expect daycare centers to let in strange men from the internet
strange
into
young
their
men.
into their facility where children are physically fucking present? Let me tell you something. I had a full-on 2-hour conversation with someone about this. They're like, "Well, they just let anyone in at daycares." I'm like, "What
No, they
fucking daycare
don't.
does that?"
Then you need to call the city.
Yes, even let me tell you something. Working for the DoD as a special needs teacher, right? I want you to understand something. Even on base daycare centers, they are still top security.
Birdie, Birdie in the Tubes chat. This chat is why I'm thinking of becoming a Republican. Babe, don't put that shit on me. Own that shit. Are you an adult? Own that shit. That's on you. What you choose to do. Because all that means is that you want to be able to vote Republican, and when the shit hits the fan the way it does like right now, which is why you're all hiding and not calling in, you get to say, "Well, it was because the left was mean to me." Babe, take responsibility. Be a grown-up. Stand 10 toes down in your shit.
My favorite thing, I got a message from someone and they said, "You're the reason why liberal parents shouldn't make kids." I said, "Babe, all 4 of my parents are Republican."
There was no children scam auditors. There was. They just weren't there on the days he showed up because they were out of hours. They didn't open until 2 p.m. because it was more of an after-school care.
Also,
Dum-dum.
justifying him not going in because there are children in that room shows me that you guys genuinely don't care about protecting our students and our children. Because let me tell you something, the amount of training I went through alone in the 2 years of working at the CDC.
But again, investigate them. I don't have an issue with that. But don't take away funding from every single daycare in the United States while you do an investigation. Again, I am so sorry that you didn't know about the COVID relief fraud that happened and was being investigated in 2018, 2019, and the convictions started happening in 2021. I'm sorry you don't know the name Amy Bock. Let me spell it for you. AIMEEBOCK. Amy Bock, who was the ringleader for the fraud of that COVID relief money. There have been about 80 convictions of Somali people involved with her in that scam. That's not daycares, by the way. This was funding. This was food funding during COVID. You can look at this. I'm so sorry that you didn't know until the year of our Lord 2026. The rest of us knew. Some of us covered it. RTP covered this when it happened. So sorry you didn't know.
It's just so silly to me. I need to get off this person's makeup website. I don't know. I have a problem when I'm gonna say this. Shitty people should be able to make really good makeup products.
Yeah, they just have money, so they can make good product with
Because
good pigment.
some of these palettes I love, some of the colors I love. If I could just cover the thing and I knew that they wouldn't get bunny, I would 100%.
They're talking about Anthony Fauci in there. Are y'all okay?
What does Fauci have to do? TDS.
Yeah, I don't even know where that motherfucker is, and I don't care. Yule, year of our Lord. Fraud is not rampant throughout government programs. Joe, you would have to show me that. There was a lot of fraud during COVID. There was. The PPP loans, did Marjorie Taylor Greene ever pay that back? Did Matt Gaetz ever pay that back? Oh, no. They just forgave it. Got it.
Yes, Eric, it is a star individual. it makes me so mad.
Where is Fauci? I don't know. I also don't care.
Who gives a fuck about
I
Fauci?
don't fucking. You guys are broken. You are either stuck in June of 2022 or you are stuck in the year 2024. You're stuck there. It's 2026 now, babes. Stand 10 toes down and you're man. He's retired. Yeah, I wouldn't be. Duh. You know what I mean? Newshound, like, yeah, that makes sense, right? Trump
But
sycophant
Obama.
syndrome. Yeah.
That is the one thing I've learned when I was listening to Ari and Polly yesterday. It was Obama, Biden the entire time.
Well, that's like, so the most recent video that I posted, we were talking about Trump and his like deployment of ICE patrolling our fucking cities and terrorizing our people. And I was like, well, why are you still supporting him? And he said, well, back when Obama, and you can see I physically look around as if Obama's ghost is in the room because I asked you about Trump. And the first words out of your mouth are always Biden or Obama. Like, you're not well.
Not Jimmy Carter.
But Jimmy Carter, right.
Get your husband.
I don't know. I can't.
I get that. I get that feeling.
Obama was a horrible president. Y'all are broken. Why? Because Trump told you? You guys can call in. We can have a conversation about it. Show me some facts that I've never seen before. Facts, not your feelings. Show me. Did my background scare you? The fact that I'll ask you to source your claim, did that scare you? Because you know that it's only, I know a guy.
Oh, I do see the don't say common sense all I know, and at the end of the day, I've missed that.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, if 180 people are in here and we're all friendlies, Monica has $22 left. Y'all can knock this down. And then when you finish Monica's, you can look at mine. Here we go.
Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, and who did you vote for?
Trump.
Age and state?
26, New York.
All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because he was a better option, but
Oh, no, that's why. Oh, hold on, though. That's why you voted for him. Congratulations. Don't know if you know this. He won. It's actually been a year since he was inaugurated. Why are you still supporting him?
Because he was a better choice. But let me explain real quick.
I don't care why you voted for him. He won, dumbass. It has been a year since he was inaugurated when he didn't put his hand on the Bible. He was inaugurated. It's been a year.
He didn't even bring his shitty Bible. Like his own Bible.
We're not talking about the election. Again, yes. Thank you, Bumble Baker. Again, stuck in 2024. Don't know if you guys know this. News motherfucking flash. Donald Trump won the election in 2024. He was inaugurated in 2025.
Gasps and white woman.
It has been a year since his inauguration. Why are you still supporting Trump? This is why you will remain single. Sure. My husband. So sorry, husband. I didn't realize we broke up today. Sorry.
I got told today that my boyfriend was fake. I got told Manny was fake.
Always.
And that my boyfriend was fat.
WB Moore for the 25 on the Blue app for being an amazing creator. Thank you. I'm not
WB Moore
support. So thank you, WB.
You
Moore.
guys did the good thing. You finished Monica's goal.
Yay.
Now I have $20 left. Link in the bio, please. Thank you.
Also that.
Just $20.
Throw that, slang that 20.
I'm happy you guys got able to. You guys, wow. La, 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 la. Yep.
So is it begging for money? I'll be honest. I have $17 in my account. Because of we're waiting for my husband's money to go through because of MLK Day. So it didn't go through yesterday. I have $17 in my account. No, I don't.
Bank
Thank
situation?
You. Huh?
Did you figure out the bank situation?
Yeah, so he gets his money. It's just like, it's annoying. It like comes in on Friday, like you can see it, but it's not available until usually the following Monday.
W in the chat for B more for the 2-5. Don't think I forgot about you. I appreciate y'all so much. Yay! We did it, guys. We completed our goal.
No, and thanks to you guys, I now have a little over 120 in my account. Thank you.
Woo! Yay!
So I don't have to worry about things like gas and whatever else and what I need, because this is
Sandwich, you're not real.
Yeah, I don't know why he's in here. Well,
Go
yeah.
look up some shit or touch grass or something.
Martha,
don't fucking
I
know.
loved your comment. Why is being single a bad thing to MAGA? I love being single. It's not. They're lonely and single, so they see it as a bad thing.
Projection.
Yeah. It's not. It's not a bad thing at all. They're just very broken. Very, very broken.
I'm very picky on people who I'm with, and Manny knows this. And your husband knows that if shit goes south on both parties, that it just...
It's not
The
a good
male.
thing you need a man. Why do I need a man?
I
Why?
don't need a man.
I choose
fuck?
to have one. I don't need one. Yeah, they're not lonely
Again.
enough, babe.
Hey, Sandwich. Again, if shit doesn't go well, it'd be me and Monica through and through. I know there's a list. I'm number one. No one else can tell me otherwise. And then we just open it up and we'd have a whole harem.
Yeah, I'll have a harem. We will move.
Just a whole ass harem.
Look, my Canadian spouse is here. We'll move to Megan's land in Canada. Megan's land in Canada, and then we will have...
No, we come to you,
We come to
Megan.
you,
We ain't
Megan.
staying here.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you ready to talk about why you're still supporting Trump?
No, what is the point of you having a live asking Trump supporters to come up if you're not going to let us explain our point? Like, what's the
Because
point?
what I am asking you to explain is why you're still supporting him and his policies
I was
today,
I was
not why
trying to
you
do that,
voted
ma'am.
for him.
I was trying to explain, ma'am.
You were trying to
Okay.
explain why he was the better choice. That would be the election. He won that
That's why I'm
election.
still supporting him. That's why I'm still supporting him.
Name a policy name a policy of his right now that you're still supporting. We can talk about it.
For one, I did want to, because you did bring up him sending out ICE. That was one of the things, but I wanted to ask you, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with him sending ICE out there to deport illegals?
So it's the way in which he's doing it, right? Like ICE has been around since 2003. I don't have an issue with ICE doing their job and using warrants and removal orders that they get from a judge to go and get people that they then go through their due process of court to then possibly be deported. I don't have an issue with that. My issue is one, that they're violating it. They're just taking people off writ if they sound or look Hispanic. And two, that he has them patrolling cities of politicians he dislikes.
That's not what they're doing.
It is.
They go off of databases and criminal records.
What jurisdiction does ICE have to go door to door in Minnesota?
They go off of databases and criminal records.
Give me
Okay, that's
give
how-
me
that's how
the
they
law.
often
Give
check
me the
people.
law or the statute that allows ICE to go door to door in Minnesota.
They have the right to do it. And listen,
Show me the
one
law.
second.
Show me the law that says that.
Listen, hold
Show
on.
me. No. Go find the law, boo boo.
By the way, when we're talking about that, not only are they not doing it properly, what happens is innocent bystanders. There was a woman and her whole family where an ICE agent threw a canister of tear gas into the fucking vehicle
It was, like,
where her
under it.
6-month-old came out, was not breathing properly, and she had to give her child fucking CPR. You are telling me these ICE agents want to protect me, a U.S. citizen, when they shot someone like me in the fucking face? They're not protecting us.
Yeah, a 6-month-old couldn't breathe. Ruben, they weren't part of the protests. They were trying to go home. They just live in Minnesota.
Sandwich, do some research. What happened to the baby? The baby's fine from what I've seen.
So, from what I heard and read, initially, neighbors came out and pulled out the kids. They pulled out the 6-month-old who was not breathing. ICE would not allow EMS to get through. I guess a Minnesota police officer was able to get through and took the baby to a hospital where they were later, they were able to breathe again. So they didn't bring a baby to a protest. They were literally driving through the city to go home. They were not at a protest. This is what you do not understand. Because ICE is in these cities, people are responding with protests, and regular people on their day-to-day lives, right, exactly, they were coming home from their kid's basketball game, are just driving through the fucking streets and are encountering this fucking terrorist group. I do not understand how you guys are fucking bootlicking for the Gestapo, because they're on your side right now. That's why. I lied. I know why. Because they're on your side.
How many more people who look like me and look like
They
you
don't care.
have to get shot in the face?
Oh, they don't care.
Yeah. I had a interesting conversation with my my own mother, actually. And I again, full disclosure, my mom is a Trump supporter. I am not. My mom has voted for Trump 3 times in a row. I would not. Go ahead, Patriot. I'll explain my stuff later.
Patriot, how are you today?
No, you can finish. I'm being respectful. Go ahead. If you want to finish what you were saying, Olive,
No,
go ahead.
you came up. No, because
I
my
invited him
conversation's
up,
going
it's
to be
alright.
people bored. No, you're fine.
No, I'm the
So-
one that was calling. I'm trying to understand though. Like you're asking us to come up and you won't let us finish explaining.
Give
Are
me
you the
law-
same person who just
Give
called?
me the law that allows ICE to go door to door. Give it to me.
Section
You don't have one.
So I had a
That was
conversation.
just to be mean. I'm going to bring him back up. That
Nah,
was
you're
just to be
fine.
mean.
You're good. No, had a conversation with my mom and I brought up the whole Nicole or Renee Good.
Mhm.
And I said, that could have been me. She's like, but you would have followed the law. I said, which order? I said, that could have been me. And I hung up the phone.
Not necessarily. Like, not necessarily that you would have followed. Oh, now you're good and you're not going to come up, you big baby. Then type the section in the chat. I'll look it up so we can put it on the screen and look at it. No. Here's the thing. Because I know my rights, you know your rights. Not necessarily. Because if it's ICE, they don't have the jurisdiction over you or me.
Mhm.
So why the fuck would I listen to them? I don't have to. If I have masked men who I know are from ICE coming towards my car, I have no fucking reason to listen to them. I know my
That
rights.
was the biggest thing I told her. And I'm like, I'm not going to let a masked man walk up to my vehicle, try to open my door. Are you going to assume I'm going to sit there and let that just happen? Last time that happened to me, I was abused for 4 years.
Like, I'm not fucking listening to a bunch of masked men. I don't have to.
Nope. They have no rule over me.
Nope. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for? Are you there? Okay.
It's just, again, it was really infuriating. That's all. Again, could have been anyone. Could have been anyone at this point in time. And unfortunately, some white women have to still be woken up to see that there's a problem and stop. Can we stop asking black and brown women and men to go to protest? Can you all hear me? All people who go and protest. Can we stop asking them to go? Thank you.
Should. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Oh, fuck guys.
Okay.
W from fetus.
W. From oh, god damn you people. I should have turned it off. Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Oh, I voted for Trump, and your fascist ass channel needs to like stop.
Like that? You don't have free speech here, boo boo.
Spell fascist. I bet you can't.
Yeah, spell it.
Spell it.
Oh, you left a voicemail. You think I'm gonna listen to that?
I did. I listened to one, and they said it was all about Millie. They're like, that's not how you hold the live, Millie. Hey, check CA when you can.
Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
Hey, I'm from North Carolina. I'm 21, and I did not vote.
Do you plan to
but I
vote in your
could have
midterms?
if I wanted to. What's up?
Do you plan to vote in your midterms?
No, I do not.
I could have. All right. Good for you.
I coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah, no, I had someone call and leave a voicemail, and they said, you don't know how to debate Millie. you shouldn't even do it, you bitch. Like, she had to pull her phone away, and she went, bitch. And I'm like, you couldn't say that with your full chest?
Not you adding $1 onto it, Lenati. So Lenati had asked how much to block Sandwich, and I said I don't think he is worth the money. My husband said like 69 cents, and I got you. And so W Lenati, who said, as per hubby, check the Discord chat, $1.69 for Sandwich to go away.
I love my friends. I love my friends so much. I hope you guys know that. Blocking sandwich is the best.
Thank you for calling the stream. H State, who'd you vote for?
Hi, my name is Reagan. I actually didn't get to vote last year in 2020 because of moving. But I just wanted to say, you guys do not speak for people of color. I'm a Black and Mexican woman.
Okay.
Trump,
Nobody said
why?
we did. We weren't trying to speak for them. Oh, you hung up. Why'd you hang up?
You should have kept talking.
Why is this
2020?
This is spam. So we're gonna
2020?
Yeah, also I think you meant 2024, but that's not what you said. But
So-
nobody here
No one
said
has said that.
that we speak. We are saying, no, Olive is not speaking for the Black and brown community by saying don't go protest. What she is
I said
saying,
I said white people stop asking for them to
Right.
go out.
because as we know, the Black community, specifically Black women, have done a majority of the fucking heavy lifting for progressive movements throughout this country.
And
So it's
to-
not my job to ask you to keep doing that. It's my job to stand in front of you or stand beside you. You gonna hang up again? Thanks for calling the stream. H State, who'd you vote for?
Oh, hi, this is Reagan. My call dropped. Sorry.
Okay.
Actually, I am a Black woman. I don't know who said that in the chat. I'm a very Black woman.
Oh, don't listen
My
to them.
father's
They
Mexican.
hate everybody.
You know, yes, but I will say, girl, everything that happened with the protest, you guys have to look into the details.
Which protest?
The one that ended with Renee getting shot.
Yeah, I did. I watched every angle. I watched
Everyone's
the entire
watched
thing.
the video.
Where I stop is right here because I need people to tell me what gives ICE the jurisdiction to pull on her door.
Oh, that's not right at all, for sure. I guess,
Okay.
you know, they have a power trip. I understand that much.
No, they don't
but-
have jurisdiction. It is illegal. They are acting as citizens here because they do not have the law on their side to be able to do that.
Of course. No, I agree. They should not be able to open the door of anybody's car. They shouldn't try to pull her out of the car. But I do think that anyone with common sense would stop and listen to a federal agency.
Not if I don't have to. It's my right that I do not have to.
Okay, and you can get shot for that. But I mean,
No,
that's
you don't. That's illegal.
No, of course. Of course it's illegal. But if you don't listen to somebody trying to rob you,
So comply
you
or
can get
die.
shot.
Comply or die.
Exactly.
Give
That's
me liberty or
crazy.
give me death. That's what you guys used to chant. Give me liberty or give me death. Now you guys chant comply or die. Is that how you felt about
I
the
don't-
civil rights movement?
I don't get it. I do not get it. Justifying the death of an American citizen with people who don't have jurisdiction over you is fucking wild to me.
Guess what? Even
Again.
if a cop stops you, you don't necessarily have to give
Fun
them any of
fact.
your fucking info per the Fourth Amendment.
If I said something wrong, I would have millions of people flood my DMs, message me right now and say, hey, Olive, you said some fucked up shit. Please fix your shit. Please don't say something wrong. So to everyone here who knows me well, if I misspoke, if I said something wrong, you let me know. I don't bite. I want to be corrected. But I would be damned if someone says that I was speaking for minority communities.
No, you just said that we need to take the brunt.
We, white women.
And you're fucking simping for the goddamn oppressor by saying comply or die. They're not going to protect you. They're not
Hashtag
gonna
cancel
pick you.
Olivia Olivia
I've
Marie
added to the
Rodriguez.
fucking list. They're not
I
going to
love when
pick
people-
you. I just want you to know. Because they're not going to pick me either as a Latina. They're not going to pick us. They don't fucking like us.
I mean, I talked about the fact that we found out I have 0.067% Puerto Rican.
The drop method. Really?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good mornings.
Thanks for calling the stream. What country are you calling from? What country are you calling from? Yeah, that's what I thought. If you want him, you can have him.
Come and get him. Do it. Pull a Maduro.
Yeah, it's
Maduro.
Like, for real.
Totally
Like, for
legal
real.
now.
Let's do it.
It's legal now. Go ahead. Come get
While
him.
you're at it, pull up
Please,
every
don't
single
put it on
person
him.
in his cabinet too. Can we do that as well?
Yeah,
Can we
that
like
would be great.
all of the cabinet?
Did you guys see what I said in my main chat today?
Which
No.
I said
part?
hot take, okay? I said hear me out. No, just the main chat. I said hear me out.
It's the other country again. You're good. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I said let's assume that somehow, right, the Democrats take full control of the House and the Senate.
I
Right?
saw that. Mhm.
They impeach Trump and they impeach Vance. And then whoever the Democratic Party leader is in the
Correct.
Senate, and it better not be fucking Schumer,
Yeah, I see
can
that.
be president.
I mean, I'd
Also, that
take it.
position better not get to Schumer, or I'll just rage quit.
I'd take it at this
I
point.
will
don't really
rage
care.
quit. I will rage quit if it was Schumer. I would be like, that's it. I'm done. Fuck all. Fuck you. Like I'm done with the DNC at this point. If you vote him in as your majority leader, the president pro tempore of Senate, like fuck you. Like fuck Schumer. Fuck all the way off.
Yeah.
But I just say, no Booker either. Like
No.
he is
No
a-
Booker, no Schumer.
I mean, I would take it at this point. I mean, you guys got to get what you get.
I know.
I mean, I would take over.
But
I
we'll
would
be
take
here.
almost any other
I'll be
Democrat
here with
over
Schumer's
Schumer.
face in the background.
That is true. We would call
Well,
out
that is
Schumer.
true. Then we get to criticize Schumer for 2 years. The right
That
will
would be
love that.
fun.
Not already designating survivoring them.
I love that show, by the way.
Somebody said
That
where
is-
I just started The West Wing last night. I just want everybody to know. I've never seen it.
Hold on. So let me tell you something. I don't like typical TV shows, right? Everyone talks about like Stranger Things, you know, Euphoria. I did watch it. I did watch some of those, but those aren't like my cup of tea. I have binge watched and rewatched and will have it in the background. Designated Survivor, West Wing. I love those shows. Number one, I think I would let Kiefer Sutherland do anything to
My
me at this
God.
point in time because that man.
No, thank you.
Let me tell. I don't know what it is. I like some older men, not all of them.
I just
But-
see him in A Few Good Men, like his like Marine outfit when he was Kendrick, when he was Lieutenant Kendrick in A Few Good Men, and I'm like, ugh, I don't want anything
I
to do
could
with
see that. I could see that. But I liked the show. I really loved Designated Survivor. And that was one of my favorite things that like got me into politics. Actually, that was one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to run like in a position.
I'm gonna write that down, Queen. His and hers.
I know I saw that.
His and hers.
We don't have TV. We don't have Netflix.
Oh no, I have
Look,
all
Jamie,
the
I'm not proud of it, okay? I'm not proud of it.
Somebody said, "Where were y'all during Biden?" What do you mean?
Here. We were here.
We were here talking about him. I wasn't
Really?
multi-streaming yet, so you didn't see me. But
Yeah. Like
Ari and I were on panels together talking about Biden.
Biden was not great. Like you guys act like we bowed down to the man. He instituted some good policies. We'll give him that.
He passed a lot of bipartisan
Sat back
policies.
Way too much on his. Yeah, and then he just sat back way too much on his fucking ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, broski, be so for real. Like, in the fact that so many people. Ooh, sorry, trucker. So many people don't realize that there was plenty. Like there wasn't bipartisan support. Like, I'm sorry. How did you think it had to pass the House in 2023 and 2024?
Sorry, I'm
Why are we
spraying away
spraying?
demons.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
I'm currently spraying sweet love fragrance
Fragrance.
mist because I haven't gone to Bath and Body Works in a while and I need to
Sunwoo
find
Tofu. What did I not answer? You realize that the
Sunwoo
YouTube chat,
Tofu?
that's their name. Well, you realize that the YouTube chat like is very, very fast. So I'm getting called
Yeah.
Sarah Silverman again too. By
Everyone tells me I look like someone, and everyone says I usually look like Rosie O'Donnell, and then I will get the occasional, "Are you Katie Porter?"
what do I say to the combat vets and veterans who voted for this? I'd say, what were you thinking? What country are you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from Brazil. I just wanted to talk to you guys about Maduro or something, if you guys had the time.
I usually only speak to voters in the United States. Do you like Trump? Are you a Trump supporter?
I'm not really that into American politics, but since like it was something that impacted Brazilian politics as well. I wanted to hear your guys' perspective on the whole movement
Sure.
of what happened.
Sure.
I wouldn't.
So I'm going to hang up and then I'll answer you. What I would say is what I've been saying, which is that Maduro was a bad guy, point blank, period. Bad person. However, that does not mean that I approve of my country using its military to go in and remove a leader.
Here's what I'll say on that. Like, we should have left it up to Latin America, or at least the South American politics, because people don't realize, and I'll admit this too, I just learned about this conglomeration of South American countries called, and I'm probably going to mess this up, so don't hate on me, it's Mercosur. Is a conglomeration, like a little treaty agreement similar to BRICS, with the South American countries. Oh, actually, no, it's more similar to the EU. They just made a trade deal with the EU this past weekend.
Mel, I can see Alex Voss for a lookalike for Monica.
I think she was talking about her. I think she was saying that's how she gets.
Conglomerate. Oh, that makes sense. I
That does make
apparently
sense for
used
her.
to get Kate Beckinsale. I don't know if I still do or not.
You
but
do look like Alex Voss, Mel. I see that.
You said Kate Beckinsale?
Beckinsale.
I could see that.
The main character of Underworld.
Of Underworld,
for
yeah.
those who don't know. Yeah. It's her most well-known movie at this point, I think. Anyway, so Venezuela used to be a part of the Mercosur conglomerate. They were kicked out in 2017 because they were moving away from democratic practices, even back then. So it's like, if we were going to do this, which we shouldn't have done it, leave it to Latin America. Like, it's their country, and that's what they should be doing.
I know this bitch did not. You remember one piece of chicken, one piece of broccoli tortilla, bitch?
Oh, Lordy
Oh,
B.
Secretary of Agriculture.
Yeah, Brooke Rollins.
That's
This
no
is
name.
her.
It's not worth remembering.
Yeah. No, I know her name. I just don't care. This is her talk on the new simulations that they've done and calculating with the $3 or $4 meal plan. This is how much your 3 meals a day and a snack is how much we should be living by.
I said, come back to me and let me know. And I don't want any funny business with numbers. Like, I really want to know what that looks like, because we had run almost 1,000 simulations, and between $3 and $4 is a fair number if you can have access to that food. So just about an hour ago, I saw new numbers that were run. A full day, meaning 3 full square meals and a snack, is about $15.64. $15.64. That's all 3 meals and a snack. So we'll be talking more about
Where?
Oklahoma?
Where?
Oklahoma?
Maybe not even Oklahoma.
3 full square
What it-
meals and a snack for $15.64.
And what's my snack? A bag of Doritos for $1?
If
Like, that would be
that.
my snack, I guess. No, I mean, that would have to be it. It would have to be like the gas station dollar bags. Like, bro. Or are you simply just shopping at the fucking Dollar Tree, which, by the way, it's $1.25 now. And also, you can't buy meat from the Dollar Tree.
Correct.
For what?
And some you can't. Some you do, but even then, a lot of the Dollar Tree meals and like meat are the ones that come out with the warnings from the CDC.
Correct, Eli.
that's not-
She
that's
said
not meat,
if
that's
you have
processed food.
access to that food. If you even have access to it. This is a pivot back to the Maduro stuff. User said, so free that POS dictator? How fucked up is that thought? Didn't say that, but what I want to tell you,
What?
don't know if you know, although we have him in our custody, the person who is in charge of Venezuela right now is still a part of his regime. Nothing changed.
He's vice president.
Nothing changed. Actually, from what I've read, she's worse than he is. Because she's smarter.
Oh, reminds me. Sorry, Rant, since we got Venezuela brought back up. If you guys follow the New York Times at all or pay for it, the president of Brazil actually wrote an op-ed, and it's actually useful to read. It's about Venezuela and the Macausar block that I was talking about.
Oh, nice. Okay, we'll turn that back on.
So I looked up to figure out what celebrities I look like, and I'm looking at them, and I don't think I look like any of them. So someone said Melissa McCarthy. I've been told that many, many of times. I then got told, according to the Google machine, no. I think I wasn't upset about that, Keeper, at all. I don't think that's not an insult. I got told Katy Perry. I don't see that. Alexandria Dorado.
Someone told me a name in the chat and I missed it.
I've gotten Sarah Silverman a lot, and I've gotten Mila Kunis before, but my head isn't as like I have a longer face than she does, but I've gotten that before.
Yeah, Daddarado. Daddario.
Oh, Daddario.
Daddario. Thank you. I don't know who she is.
Can't spell. That would.
I don't know what show she was in. She was in Percy Jackson. That's the only
I've
one I
seen
know.
her before, but not.
And then Zoe Deschanel was one I got.
I could see that in your face.
And then Alexis Bledel.
Bledel.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Kayla, I was gonna let that one go. Why are you gonna be like this?
Is it Percy? What did I say?
Piercy.
Sorry.
No, I knew it wasn't like faux pas.
Oops.
So I just let it go.
It's fine. It's just cracker on cracker violence. It's what Kayla does. I was reading too fast.
Oh,
no, names are not my strong suit. And it's really funny because I used to have very bad fear of mispronouncing people's names all the fucking time. I still do. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, or from the Google, it's saying my eye is clear, bright blue, Alexis Bledel, Alexandria, whatever her last name is, and face shape, soft, rounded, Selena Gomez.
I don't see that.
No.
Okay, I'm so proud of myself. I finally got this adjusted by myself. Y'all don't understand. It's this silly, like, okay, you guys don't understand.
Yes, Peabody, I saw it. I saved it. I ain't gonna lie. I saved the fuck out of that picture of Janae.
Okay.
She looked exactly like I thought she would.
You don't have to, don't expand me. I'm just gonna show this, right? So this is I'm standing behind this table and next to my desk, right? This is how we have to move everything, like every time. Like
every time you guys do
'cause my
your
desk
like
is
duel,
over here.
yeah.
And this is the monitors, and I finally got it to, because it goes up and down, and in order to rotate this without having to also move the cameras every single time, you have to go all the way up. Yeah, I made that a song. All the way up. Anyway, and I finally got it for the first time, because this sucker, I have no hand strength or arm strength, and this is not easy to press in. Like, anyways, I got it.
I believe in you. I'm proud of you. I'm looking more celebrities that I look like.
And y'all don't want to see the
You guys, the
cord.
phone call,
I
the call line is back up. So
They don't want to call in. They're lazy.
I know they don't.
They're saying Meg Ryan. I do not look like Meg Ryan.
My mom looks like Meg Ryan. My mom looks like Nicole Kidman too.
I love Nicole Kidman.
I just don't know enough celebrities. So
I got told Courtney Eaton was one, and then this other one, I think they were just trying to like sugar me up. They said Liv Tyler. I don't think I look like Liv Tyler.
Like certain aspects of your face.
I'm just a good mash. I'm like a potato salad.
Thank you for calling the stream. Age, state, who'd you vote for?
What am I saying?
Hey, I just have a quick question.
Okay.
Oh, it's her again.
So you guys, I know someone mentioned Maduro. I don't know if you want to talk about it much. I just want to quickly touch on something.
Sure.
Can you not?
So you guys would rather allow people to claim asylum in the country, take resources rather than go to the stores and handle the cost.
We said
That doesn't change, even doing that doesn't change the asylum law. All that our U.S. government did was throw a country possibly into upheaval, which would create more
No.
asylum claims.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm
Especially
saying
political
you would
asylum
rather
claims.
leave the leader alone, let people starve.
No.
Let
It's
them
not our.
be
We can
tortured,
sanction
run
them.
run over by tanks on the street.
Is that going to get changed with his vice president being in power?
Absolutely not, because we are going to have. I guess technically we're taking over until
We're
there's
not.
a
No, the
democratic
vice president is in charge. All we did was take
election.
control of their oil.
Of course, but still, we still have a trial pending based on what's going to happen.
but you're already voting.
Okay, so you admit that nothing has changed. The vice president is still in charge
That's
of
not
a
true. A
regime
lot
that
has
was.
changed.
I'm done talking to you today. Stop calling in. You think that
Scotty
because you have your
said-
stupid fundy Valley Girl voice that they're going to pick you? They won't.
Scotty said if you straighten your hair, you might look like Cher.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Do you believe in life? That's the My mom used to say I looked like Amy Lee or Amy Winehouse.
There you go. I get mad.
I have to remind myself what.
I didn't get mad. I am annoyed when you concede on your own argument. You conceded that the person that it is not going to change, you're trying to get me by saying, oh no, you don't think Maduro, who is running people over in tanks? And I'm like, okay, well, is the vice president going to change that? And you say no.
Yeah. Again, not what we said. Stop putting words in our mouths. Like, why is it so difficult? Like, if I want something in my mouth, I'll tell you.
I can't wait. What you want, babe?
So he gave them back the right to file asylum when he fucking kidnapped their president.
Also that.
So, like, what is she even talking about? You
Ooh,
gave
I
them
have
TPS back after you took him. So if that's your argument, it's null and void.
Oh, I have
Okay,
that clip,
thanks.
actually.
Love you.
Love you.
He said, love you.
I think he was going to say love your stream because he's facetious. Where is that? I have that,
Trying to make
actually.
me go to rehab, but I said no, no, no.
Sorry, guys. It's just the truth. If I wanted you to put word or something in my mouth, I would let you know.
Here it is. Venezuela. That's removal of abandonment. Gnome says TPS can apply for refugee status. Here's this one. We've played it before. We will play it again.
Justin over there doing the real Lord's work. Justin
is
in the
doing
tube.
the Lord's work on the tube's chat. Justin. All right.
Well, Venezuela
Oh my God,
today
not
is
her.
more free than it was yesterday, and it's going to continue to be that way as long as President Trump is in the White House and is making sure that he's protecting the interests of the American people, because that ripple effect will continue to bring that kind of liberty to Venezuela as well. These programs, we're bringing integrity back to them. The decisions are made in conjunction with the State Department, with the White House, and then we at the Homeland Security implement them and make sure that they are followed through. So every individual that was under TPS has the opportunity to apply for refugee status, and that evaluation will go forward. But we need to make sure that our programs actually mean something and that we're following the law. And that's how that decision with TPS was made.
So, even Christy Gnome is admitting that they're going to have more refugees because of this situation. 1. 2, she's also wrong. So if you have TPS, meaning you are in this country, you cannot apply for refugee status. Refugee status has to be applied for outside of the country. Cool. We just created more asylum seekers. Glad we got that clear.
Clear and admitted to. Like,
yeah. I'm gonna bring up Ken real quick. Ken has some information, our lovely friend Ken, on Brooke Rollins. So I'm gonna bring Ken up real quick for that, and then I'll open the phone lines back up and stuff after that. Hi, Ken.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, Ken.
Y'all doing all right today?
Yeah.
Pretty good. How have you been?
I'm doing okay. It's not on Brooke Rollins, it's on her statement. Yeah. So I have 3 children, my wife and I. So we're a family of 5. And for a family of 5, if we spend $1,564 per person per day, it adds up to about $564 a week, which is roughly $2,200 a month. Now, the average median full-time income weekly is $11.94 a week. That's average. That's not what a lot of people. That's average. So that's 46% of that paycheck per week would just go toward groceries and meals.
Right.
Is she saying that that's a good thing?
They're going to start
She's
putting us
saying
on
that's okay?
rations, I think.
I mean, I understand that $15.64 isn't a lot per day, but if you're doing per day per person for a family of 5, it's, like I just said, $2,200 a month. And I mean, that's a huge portion of a paycheck. Like, how does she think that's okay?
Because I hate them. I hate them so much. They just lie to these people. And even if they don't
Yep.
lie, they don't explain the math.
To
Right.
everyone.
Mathematically incorrect.
I mean, she's basically just trying to go to the smallest number to where the people on their side just understand, oh, $15 a day, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. That's easy. And they don't think about the whole month. They don't think about the whole year. I mean, it's just, I can't with people like that. I just can't.
They just hate poor
Groceries
people.
are expensive.
Yes.
Groceries are expensive. And I have a good income. Groceries.
I'm pissing everyone off in your tube chat, by the way. I hope
Oh,
you know
yeah.
that.
They're already mad. They stay mad in there. It's fine. It's their angry points.
Oh, thank God. There's my cat.
Did you lose
Hey,
it?
don't lose your cat. Don't lose your cat.
No, guys, no. She likes to hang out in the closet, and I looked over at the closet, and things fell, and I was like, oh God.
Also,
Where's my
Goob,
cat?
Goob, you bring up a good point. One snack, what kid eats one snack? Not my kids.
My 3-year-old, if you let her in the pantry, she will eat whatever she finds and whatever she can reach. It does not matter.
Yeah, like my
And
kids are
Ari,
pretty
you
good
just-
now. They're old enough that they'll ask, but like it's still a good, if we're home all day, if it's not a school day, like it's a good 3 or
Yeah.
4 snacks for the day.
Yep. Ari, you were saying you have a closet cat?
Closet cat.
Yeah, she does. She likes going in the closet and sleeping in the corner because Bailey is an asshole, right? The young cat is an asshole. The old cat, Miss Safari, is just a sweetie, right? Like this is the sweetest cat I've ever had. She's so pretty. She's such a sweetie.
So when we
But
moved,
she just likes
oh,
hiding
sorry.
from him.
So when we moved from Virginia to Georgia, one of our cats decided he was not leaving the house that we were living in. And so he put himself between the foundation and the frame of the house. And so we had a wall cat for a little while. And I told the company that we were renting from, I said, the next renter.
Ken is just he's missing his Starlink.
Sorry, no, I got a phone call. I told them that I said your next renters might have a wall cat. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I literally had to cut a hole in the wall and chase him out and capture him in the crate because my wife and I, since we got them 14 years ago almost, we have moved too much. Let's just say that we've moved too much. So our little cat is he was stressed out. So when we bought the house that we're in now, he's like a different cat. It's like he knows it's home because we bought it, Well, ladies, thanks for bringing me up. Y'all have a great afternoon, okay?
I appreciate
for
you. Keep
hanging
making your
out.
motivational videos. I really enjoy them. They're nice breaks for me.
That's what I told him last night.
Absolutely, ladies. Absolutely. You guys keep coming in and liking it and commenting and sharing it. So we can get the encouragement out there because that's honestly what's missing in a lot of corners of TikTok is some encouragement.
Sorry.
Well, thank you, Ken.
So, to the tubes chat,
Okay.
I'm talking about that fun little spicy link there. If you come over to the TikTok or you look up on those websites, you can find me. I'm not going to drop that in Monica's chat, though.
You didn't break glass, did you, Audie? It sounded like...
No,
Okay.
no, it was I was moving the safe that fell,
Okay.
and
I just
stuff
heard
was
like
in it.
tinking, like tink tink, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I just heard a metal click against metal.
Dosido, you said someone call in and say you want to talk to Gorlock. You can't talk to me, bitch.
But call lines open, tubes. We are here for 40 more minutes. I appreciate you guys. Guys, we hit 50,000. I don't think we'll hit that 100,000, but I think we can hit 60,000. So let's tap to that over on the TikTok chat. I appreciate you guys. We hit our goal, so everything else is just superfluous, and we're just trying to talk to Trump supporters, trying to have conversations based off of factual evidence and not their feelings. And if you concede in an argument, you don't get to just keep rambling. You made that concession.
I'm pretty sure that one girl, or the one lady, sorry, should not take her down in age.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure she's a Trump supporter, but I'm tired of you putting words in my mouth.
Yeah.
So
Chicky, what is going on in this chat?
in what chat?
I just shared it in the live chat. Oh shit, that wasn't the photo. Hold on. This is our group chat we have on in here.
Oh.
The one where you can only have 10 people.
Yeah. I was like...
Oh, there's a spider on my fucking...
So I have I found one that was edited of that picture, and they not that one. I don't know what that is. But the first one, and instead of what his patch initially says, they changed it to incel. And then I had seen a different edited one where her fingers, one of the fingers says quiet piggy on it, which was great. I don't know what that one is. If you guys want to see the fun that's happening in my Discord chat, you can join that. The link to that is in my bio. There's a small bit of verification and we can get you in there. Tasty Cake, I answered this at the very, very beginning of the live. I said, yes, ICE is federal law enforcement, but their jurisdiction is limited. I said that at the beginning of the live.
Martina, what is this?
Which I can tell you.
My response, I don't know.
Mike Watts. No, you haven't. Mike Watts is a 28-year-old from Indiana. He voted for Trump because he was tired of the crap policies, especially around immigration. In Elkhart, we've had so many violent, illegal immigrant problems. You've had so many in Elkhart, Indiana? So many, huh? What politician said that they're not federal law enforcement? Tasty Cake.
Eli, who are you filing the complaint to? Monica's not going to listen to it.
I will send it. I'll send it to my
Indiana-
complaint department. Thickless has a wonderful voicemail for that.
If you are in Indiana, then I suggest you contact your Republican governor.
Yep. Y'all angry, miserable women, and I hope you find peace. You have no evidence for anything you talk about.
What do you mean you don't know who it is? It's Jake Lang.
Y'all are wild. Yeah, Peabody would be the complaint department. And then Peabody would find an excuse to mute me. Aww. There's someone in the tube who doesn't like being ignored. I'm going to continue to do it.
What did I need to do? I need to update my...
Did you say ban the egg? Fuck you, Eli.
That's not the first time he said that to you.
I know.
Are you shocked by that?
Still, fuck
Nobody be surprised. Nobody be surprised about anything anymore.
I can't believe
My
they're
back
such cowards.
Y'all
Oh, Ronnie
stern.
Summers 9873 said, "Don't read my comments out loud. Ew, that voice is nasty." I just did it again.
Then leave.
You can leave. You don't
We'll
have to
continue to
be
read
there.
it then for
You don't
funsies.
have to be
Damn,
here.
I'm going to get your husband.
What'd he do now?
He said I'm going to go egg hunting now. Joke's
Is
on
he
you,
Elmer
bitch. I
Fudd?
kept all the eggs.
So now he wants to be Elmer Fudge. Am I hearing that correctly?
He said quote unquote instead of quote unquote.
Quote
Well, that's
unquote?
apparent.
That's
That's
a new one. I like that one actually.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote. If I said that, you know what would happen? My chat would be screaming, screeching, going, "Look at what you did!" I swear that's what you sound like.
True.
I swear that's what y'all sound like.
Whenever you guys, 37% approval in a YouGov poll. Oh, ouch.
Yoshi posted a compilation of all of the polling data in my live chat yesterday. It is a link, I think, to Blue Sky.
I have Blue Sky, so that works. I have all the things.
Yeah. I haven't clicked on it yet. I just said useful.
Come on, tubers. You got like 30 more minutes. You don't want to come up and defend your man?
I'm open.
Y'all can sit in that chat and just glaze one
Yes.
another the whole time.
On the defense.
I'm trying to find a new perfume.
New York Times.
We're not in a donut shop, okay, guys?
New York Times documents how Trump made at least $1.4 billion off of the presidency during his first year in office. Although that's not the full amount, since many of his other deals are hidden from the public. Shocker.
So much for transparency.
He's enriching himself? I'm shocked.
What? He would never. Not our president.
He's donating
not
his
the president of
paycheck
the
to the
United
American people.
Prove it.
Did somebody say that?
No, I was
Did somebody
mimicking.
literally say that? Oh, okay, I was about to say.
No, it was me.
Oh.
Tasty Cake. I have
what
asked
happens
you.
when I'm not
I didn't see you
Okay,
put
Zana.
anything. Tasty Cake, give me an official who said that ICE was not federal law enforcement. Name one.
Also, Tasty Cake has gone up on panels before. He can come up.
He has. I've spoken to
He's
him.
not just a comment troll.
No, I've spoken to him.
Yeah, well, he can come up like right now. See, I'm up here because I'm on this thing. Maybe y'all have heard of it. It's called Lunch.
Is it
and then,
$3?
You know, throughout the day, I take routine breaks.
Is it $3?
Groceries yesterday cost $189, and that only gets us through Thursday, not including dinner for tomorrow. So
The sheriff in Philadelphia. He called them
definitely
fake,
cost more than $50.
made up fake wannabe law enforcement. Federally, they are. So she would be incorrect in the sense that they are federal law enforcement. What she probably means is their jurisdiction, which I've already. Yes, I do laugh because, again, you know, and I know you're smart enough to know I've spoken to you. You are not an idiot. Is that they do not have jurisdiction over U.S. citizens.
The only thing they can do about U.S. citizens is, and it's going to be limited by state because not all states have this, but some states have what you would call a citizen's arrest. So if an ICE officer witnesses you violating, or a U.S. citizen violating a state or local law / ordinance, they can citizen arrest you because they're not acting as federal law enforcement anymore, while they call the cops to come in, the actual local authorities to come in. That's all they can do. But that's not what was happening either way. That doesn't mean that you get to walk up to someone's door and be like, get the fuck out of the car. Yes, citizen arrest applies to them as well. We can arrest them for being dum-dums.
She clarified her statement. Hold on. Yeah, that's exactly what she's talking about. Okay. You don't want this smoke. Rochelle Bilal, Philadelphia's sheriff, warned ICE during a January 8th press conference. Her words have since become a rallying cry for resistance to the Trump administration's immigration crackdown. At the conference, Larry Krasner, Philadelphia's district attorney, and city council members, Bilal spoke out against the 7th January fatal shooting of Renee Nicole Good by an ICE agent in Minneapolis. We stand here today with all those who stand against the made-up, fake, what you can call ICE professional law enforcement, she said at the conference. I don't call them none of that. I call them made-up, fake, wannabe law enforcement because what they do is against not only legal law, but the moral law. She's correct. She's correct. Because they have no jurisdiction over U.S. citizens. So she's correct. She basically continued on. She's saying that they... Historically, ICE agents would detain someone with a warrant signed by a judge before people were transported, she said. But over the past year, she'd seen national reports of people being pulled and dragged out of cars, dragged by their hair down the streets. The death of Renee Good showed me as a law enforcement profession, that's what we don't do. Bilal called the officers fake law enforcement during the press conference. She said in reference to the abridged training for ICE agents under the Trump administration, which has been reduced from several months to weeks by Trump. She is saying they are not because they're not getting proper training. When asked what she meant by "you don't want this smoke," Bilal chuckled. "You know, that's the famous one," she said, adding that she was referring to the agony that results from committing a crime. You don't want to get charged, you don't want to go to jail, and you don't want to get convicted and have to stay in jail. That's the smoke. So that's not only for ICE agents, that's for any individual, she said. And for citizens, we're trying to tell them, don't allow the ICE agent to pull you into a situation where you will be dealing with all that smoke. You will be dealing with arrests. You will be dealing with getting charged. You would be dealing with getting arrested. You would be dealing with going to jail. And now you have to pay out all this money to deal with that kind of stuff.
And guys, to be clear, it's not like ICE officers aren't the only ones that think that they're above the law.
Correct.
Regular, your local law enforcement do too. I dare all of y'all to just like look up, just Google, go into YouTube, type in sheriff's deputies get arrested or sheriffs get any level of law enforcement getting arrested by another level of law enforcement is just hilarious because they all freak out like, I'm the sheriff of this county. You can't arrest me. I'm not drunk driving.
Can you?
So
Sir.
cry harder that you
Sir.
support the Gestapo.
Sir. Whiskey.
Donald Trump thinks he's above the law, so that's just dumb.
You can sit right here with me.
Billionaire wealth reached a record high of $18.3 trillion in 2025.
Remember, guys, America is second to none.
That bitch had
You know,
me.
you know.
She was pissing me off.
Oh!
21-year-old claim, like saying she's 21. Honey, sounded like she was at least 40.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to be mean. I ain't trying to judge ages by their voice, but sounded like they were 40. And then brother husband comes up, and I'm just like, ooh, man, that's not a voice I was expecting.
Brother husband is crazy.
Hi, Tasty
What's up,
Cake.
guys?
What's up? Can you just do your age for TikTok, please?
I'm 30, guys.
All right.
Not a troll, believe it or not.
No, I know you're
Usually
not. We've
pretty
spoken
respectful.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said you're not a troll.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Sometimes, people come at you if you disagree, and they automatically just call you a troll. So.
No, I get that.
But you kind of lose me here with the whole abolish ICE thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Did I ever say that?
You're right. You didn't. So you're not for abolishing it.
Not necessarily. I think we need to be very clear on what its purpose is and its jurisdiction, but no, not necessarily abolishing it. I think it has a purpose.
Okay, cool. Because the reason why I brought up the federal law enforcement, because that is a very common thing that's being said right now.
Sure.
And I think most people would agree with that. I mean, even in your comments alone, with a lot of your supporters, I said that they're federal law enforcement. Everyone is jumping on me.
Sure. And I would say that they're incorrect and you're right. But again, I think where they're coming from is about the jurisdiction, because when regular average U.S. citizens hear federal law enforcement, they think it automatically is their jurisdiction is over everyone. And it's not.
You're right. It has scope for sure. But where that scope is, it definitely depends on the situation that's occurring now. Wouldn't you agree?
It can, yeah.
I mean, I don't even like talking about the Renee Good thing because it's just a tragedy in itself.
Well, I don't talk
So,
about the shooting part. I stop right here.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what gives them the right to do that? That's where I stop.
I mean,
here's the thing.
I didn't
I'll
want to.
say
I didn't want to
this,
jump
too.
into this. Okay, go
That's
ahead.
fine.
Well, no, you're fine. Here's the biggest thing. FBI agents also do not have the right to just forcefully detain you unless you are under a suspicion of violating federal law. Again, they can't even enforce local laws. It's the same thing that applies to the FBI.
100%. I agree.
Okay.
I agree. But I mean, is there any sort of culpability when it comes to tone, especially when regarding them not being considered law enforcement? Because if people don't believe they're law enforcement and believe that they can, in a sense, go up to them and stop that, isn't that a problem?
They're not
Not stop
like,
them.
here's the
Nobody
thing.
thinks that you
They're
can stop them.
I
They're
mean,
immigration
there are a lot of
enforcement.
people
They're
that do
not-
think that, though. Like, I just wanted to get a gauge on what you believe. Like, if you saw an ICE agent in something that you didn't believe it was happening, but you really didn't know what was going on other than that they were detaining somebody, like, do you think you have the right to go in between there?
No, but I would film them.
Yeah, you're 100% right. But do, like, a lot of your supporters know that?
Yes. My community.
sure?
My community? Yes.
Okay, well, that's good to know because there's been a lot of panels I've been on, and they adamantly fight this point.
Sure, that's fair. I think I'll say I'm very proud of my community. We're very good at correcting each other, like all the time.
Yeah, because the one thing that drives me nuts about ICE, surprisingly to what you probably would be surprised to hear, is the lack of camera access to these agents.
Well, with the amount of money they got from the big beautiful bill, I am surprised they don't have body cams.
Well, that's what I
Right.
was led to believe the big beautiful bill was supposed to fund, was to expand this, correct?
Right.
I know that
looked
there were
up,
shortages there.
yes.
We'll wait and see.
Well,
We'll
I
wait
had
and see
looked
if that's
up
the case.
like how they listed it in the big beautiful bill, like the entire portion that went to ICE. I had looked up how they divvied it, and there's a specific like 30 million amount or something like that. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up again, so don't quote me on the numbers. But that was supposed to go to like efficiency and in transparency and
Yes.
equipment. So my thought would
Yeah.
be like that portion would go to obviously things like body cameras. And it's
I
surprising.
agree
Well, it's
with
not
you.
surprising to me because of this administration, but
I agree with you.
Sure.
I'm guessing I'll wait and see if that's the case because I guess that has to be implemented throughout because that wouldn't have started until January 1st.
no, they
right?
got their money.
No.
They got their money immediately in July.
For the big
Yeah, it
beautiful
was-
bill, like the extension.
Yep.
I didn't.
The ICE funding?
in April of 2025.
Yeah.
All of that was.
Well, yeah,
in-
that's a big problem with
Yeah.
that. But
And
regardless,
also, they have body cam footage. They're just not turning it on. They're
Not all
turning
of
on their
them have
cam.
body cams though,
yeah,
which I
not
think
all
is
of
a
them. have-
problem.
I know some of them do.
Yes.
I know that all
Which
of them
Audie
do
is right, they're not turning it on.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not. But I will have to say that I find it definitely alarming that there's a lot of people out there that don't think they're law enforcement.
Sure, but
And
I
that-
think we have
and
to
the
be
fact
clear what
is,
that
like-
means though.
Like, what do you mean?
Like we've already discussed. I think the problem is that just generalization of law enforcement makes them seem like they're cops. They're not cops.
No, they're not cops by any means. But like, if you're conducting, honestly, you really aren't privy to any of the information, whatever they're doing while on the clock. So you have really no right to be interfering in this, is what I'm saying.
They're
And like,
not
we're
interfe-
obviously seeing
Who
the
is
tensions.
interfering? By protesting?
Well, I mean, we're talking about like Frey, for instance, Mayor Frey. Like,
Fry.
I don't know how anyone can defend that him using police to go after ICE.
Wow, how not? He's protecting
They're
his
violating
citizens.
state laws.
In which way?
Absolutely can.
Like, I mean, they passed laws where they couldn't even use their facilities, and
I can help
that's
you
like
guys
alarming
if
to
they're
me in
not
itself
allowed
too.
to. It's not, shouldn't be alarming to you. Again, they're immigration enforcement, which is a subsection of
But
law
they
enforcement.
cooperated with them
They are
before.
an immigration enforcement, which is a subsection of
Yes.
law enforcement.
I know,
And
they don't
are
have to.
actively, and they are actively violating the Fourth Amendment right of American United States citizens.
I mean, they've always been able to detain citizens in certain instances, though. Like, are you denying
specific. Very
No,
specific.
very specific.
I agree with
very
you.
limited, very, very, very specific instances.
Okay, but they are
Yes.
tear
But like,
gassing
for instance,
protesters.
like, it will depends on what situation you're talking about.
No,
Because
they
I've
do
seen
not
so
have
many videos.
jurisdiction. They do not have jurisdiction to
Listen,
tear gas protesters.
They do
Yeah,
if you're
they're-
attacking people. They sure do.
Yeah. So what were the protesters doing that were walking around on the street in Chicago, Illinois, or that might have been Portland, but that were just walking next to their cars, screaming at their cars, that an ICE agent stuck their arm out the window and pepper sprayed them.
Oh, that was
No, yeah,
What
I mean
were
that's
those
wrong.
people doing?
That's wrong in those situations. But like again, I would say the same situation where if someone used their car to block federal ICE agents, I would say that's wrong as well.
And what,
Like,
but what law does
you're
that
more likely to
violate?
get
But
me to
wait,
agree on
But
individual
what law does
stuff.
that violate?
Which federal law?
What?
Blocking the
Blocking
road.
in a federal officer?
No,
they
what
weren't blocked
federal
in because they could go around, so they weren't
Well,
blocked
I mean,
in.
are we looking at
But
the
federal
the
law.
footage before though? Like she was in the
Yes.
middle of the road. Like people were like
what
backing
law?
up.
What federal law does that break?
I couldn't give you the federal
It doesn't.
law.
Yeah.
It
Real
doesn't.
quick,
It's
Casey-
local law.
Wait.
One
Can I
second.
ask you a
Hold on.
question
I need
real
to
quick
ask a
before-
qualifying
Let me ask the
question.
host a question.
I need
real
to
quick.
nope. I need
So
to
are
ask
you
a
are you
qualifying
saying
question.
that? Wait. Can I ask you?
Let
I'll answer
Audie
you.
ask. Let Audie ask her question. And you can ask me a question. Let
It's a
Audie ask her
qualifying
qualifying question.
Is the street that they were on one way or two way? Now you
It
may
was a one way. It was a one way.
One way. Okay, perfect.
Okay, go ahead.
Real quick question though.
Sure.
Real quick question. So are you saying that it's not breaking a law to use your car to block in a federal agent?
They were not blocked in. Show me where they were blocked
no.
in.
Okay, whether you agree or not, though, do you think that's breaking the law of any sort?
If it is, it's local law, which
Wait,
then they
wait,
would
wait.
have to call the Minneapolis police.
If a FBI agent, an ICE agent, or any of those agents were on their duties throughout your city, and you decided to use your car to block them in,
Show me where they're blocked in, because if you're going to keep using
No,
this,
no, just answer the question.
No, I'm not
Why
answering
don't you
shit
answer the
until you
question?
prove it. Because then, if I answer it, is based off of false
Well,
information,
okay,
Tasty
how about
Cake,
this?
and you
How about
know
this?
that.
How about
Show
this?
me where they
How
were
about this?
blocked in and
How
could
about
not
this?
move. No,
How
show
about
me.
this?
No,
Hypothetic-
no. Show me
Why
where.
won't you
no,
answer?
because it's not true. They were not blocked
Oh,
in.
okay, well then fine, it's not true. But what if they did do that?
Blocked
What if they
federal
did do
agents
that?
in.
Yeah. Would you say that's illegal? Do I have to look up a certain crime to
Yeah,
delineate
you would have
that's
to
a
find where
crime?
that's illegal. Yes.
So you're telling me that since you don't know the law, you can use your car to go up to federal agents and block them in while they're doing their duties? And
No,
you're
I
not
would say
expecting
that
any
would
sort of outcome?
probably come under some form of obstruction.
Okay, well then let's agree to that then.
No, because
Right?
she wasn't obstructing.
I didn't say this wasn't even about that
It
case.
was.
I'm just saying I'm
It
trying
was.
to gauge. Well, I'm trying to gauge. We can disagree about that, but
No.
do you agree that's
can't.
wrong?
No.
Why aren't you answering
morally? Wrong is morally. I don't. That means nothing to me.
So you think you can go up to a federal agent and do that?
Legally block them in? No. Morally, I don't care.
Okay, so like that's kind of my point where that's wrong, right?
That's a moral.
Like you see where
that is
people
a
start
moral
thinking
argument.
they can do
Again,
that?
you're making a moral argument that I don't care about.
No, I think you're just like respectfully kind of sidestepping it.
I'm not.
Because you're realizing what you
I
said
said
is
legally, it's not allowed. Did I say that?
wrong. Okay, good.
Okay.
So yeah,
Morally,
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
interesting.
'Kay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way because you originally were kind of leading towards the way that you were asking me for the specific law for that.
Yeah.
Which is like
Because it's your
that's like, you
specific
think that's a
language.
valid
No.
point?
Your specific language is why I was asking, because you changed it from blocking the
Well,
road.
like, see,
no.
like-
You changed your language from blocking the road to blocking them in, which are two very different things.
Well, if you're impeding them, it's not really the difference.
Nope, it's very different.
How was she?
Because how
But
was she
again,
impeding them?
Renee
How
but
was she
again-
impeding them?
Like be
By
very
blocking the
descriptive.
road, she was the one
No, it
waving them
wasn't.
off.
No.
They
But,
could
like, I
go
don't
around
even,
her.
like-
You keep saying, I don't want to
Which
talk about
Officer
this
Ross did.
specific case. You keep saying, I don't want to talk about this specific case, but then you keep referencing this specific case. So we're going to talk about
I
this
didn't
specific
reference
case.
it. There's
You
a lot
did.
of instances
Don't be
where people are using their
disingenuous,
cars,
Tasty Cake.
right?
Don't be
There
disingenuous.
are a lot.
Don't be
No,
disingenuous.
I think it's disingenuous when you say the moral versus like you don't give
It
a
is.
fuck.
It is.
And then you like try
you
to ask
implying
for a
wrong
specific
is
law
a
when you
moral
know it's
argument.
wrong.
It's a
Yeah, but
moral
like, see,
argument.
the thing is, you were kind of backtracking on
I'm not. I said
you 100%.
if we're using your language of blocked them in legally, that would be federal obstruction. But is it wrong? I don't care because I don't like ICE. That's a moral argument. So that would be my
So, like,
personal
even if they
opinion.
were, like, arresting
that
somebody-
would be my personal opinion and my fifis, which I don't care
but
about.
But again, you were leading that way because you were asking for the specific law, like that had to be
I
described.
was asking for the law in
Because
regards.
it's
No.
like- it's not-
I'm again. You're not understanding. I'm asking for the law in regards
understanding,
to
you're
your
getting lost in the
original.
weeds.
Okay. I was asking for the law in regards to your original language of saying they blocked the road. You then changed that language to they blocked them in.
Blocking
Do you
them
see
in.
how that works? So the law I was
you moved the
asking for,
goalpost.
the federal law I was asking for was for they blocked the road. You changed it to they blocked them in. That would be federal obstruction.
Again, just if you want to justify someone's murder in broad daylight, just do it.
Oh, but he's not talking about that case. But then he keeps referring to she.
He was like that was the thing. Like,
Well, it's because you wouldn't let him give his hypothetical out there. He wanted his hypothetical to stick, and you weren't going to
Keep
let
saying
him do
because
it,
you
so-
know it's wrong.
shushies.
Unjust,
No,
dishonest, or immoral. That is my personal opinion, which means nothing to the law. When you can find me the law in regards to blocked the road, that's a federal law. We can have a conversation. If you're going to keep saying blocked them in, I said that's federal obstruction. You want me to say that somebody blocking in ICE is wrong morally. I just don't care about that. Legally, they go to jail.
my thing. Yeah, like, and that's the whole thing. That's why I specifically will say that it is unlawful, right? It was the unlawful killing of Renee Nicole Good. I will
Correct.
say that with my full ass chest because there is no federal law that authorizes the use of deadly force without you utilizing the first part of moving your fucking ass out of the way.
David, you know
Because
the
that's
rules.
actually enforced by federal law in case law.
Thanks, Matt.
Correct.
David, you've been muted until
I
your
don't
request
talk
up.
about
You know the rules.
the morality when I'm talking about the Constitution and the law because it doesn't matter. Because way back in the day, slavery was legal. It's still legal. Morally, that's a fucking problem. But it was legal. So I don't add my own little fifis into it because I don't bootlick for the fucking government. So I'm not being disingenuous. You are disingenuous. You're saying because I know it's wrong. No, I know that the law says it's illegal. I don't know that it's wrong. Personally, I don't. You can cry about how I morally don't give a fuck, but that's a completely different argument, and it's conversations I don't have. You cannot interfere with law enforcement officers, whether local, state, or federal. Interfere in what way?
Be specific.
Again, be specific. What law enforcement agency and what action?
And also, peacefully protesting is a protected First Amendment right, and that's at most that you can argue that she was doing by honking her fucking horn.
And even then, we all watched the fucking video. We all saw it. She flagged down other vehicles.
Right, they could get around her. And so it's disingenuous to pretend you were not talking about the Renee Good situation when you were.
Just keep justifying murder of
Oh,
American
Officer
citizens.
Ross drove around her fucking vehicle. Like, did they forget that? 11 other vehicles, 11 plus Officer Ross, right? So he's included in that 11. So 10 plus Officer Ross drove around her, which the roadway was.
Uh-oh. What happened?
You got that Florida Wi-Fi.
A one-way street, right? That means there was an entire secondary lane that was fully open and accessible. And even if you look at the one-way streets, you can tell that there are two on both sides of the road. There are two areas where people can park. So that's an additional 2 lanes that are usually inaccessible because people are parked. And then the right side of the road also had a bike lane, a significant size bike lane. Significant size. So you have at least 4.5 available lanes, and she was blocking the bike lane and the right lane. That's how Officer Ross got around her.
Stupid. Where did I just do with that? Oh, Right there. That wasn't body camera footage, Mike Watts. That was his cell phone footage. He didn't have a body cam on. Try again.
Seeing that, it's so annoying.
Just be accurate. Just be fucking. I get on my people. Honestly, more so than I even do the fucking opposition. Because I want us to be accurate in the shit we talk about. I heard a friendly. I'm gonna call it out. I don't give a fuck. I heard a friendly in Roofies yesterday when they were talking about immigration say that, oh, well, it might just be your municipality because certain municipalities do not allow undocumented children to go to school. That is wrong. Because we have a SCOTUS case, Plyler v. Doe, that argued and won that all children, regardless of immigration status, are allowed to go to public K through 12 school. So let's be accurate, especially for my friendlies. If you need to be corrected, fine, but I corrected you multiple times in the chat and you kept repeating it. Don't do that.
I gotta know which one now.
Yeah.
Tori and I are like, who?
I don't know that I've ever seen them around. You know, Roofie brings up like people that I don't know sometimes.
Yeah.
Look,
But, like,
this is
Fire
me.
Veto is also was used to dive into the language in the 14th Amendment that says subject to the jurisdiction thereof.
Guys, this is me and Ari's impression of an owl. Who?
Who? Oh my god. We watched, or at least I listened to it, the funniest, like, someone going over, fucking, like, Stephen Miller, or whoever hands Trump the executive orders to sign.
Oh, his brother. Oops,
trying
sorry.
to-
I don't know why I did that.
Careful with that one.
Jesus. I don't know why I did that.
Whoever it is that hands him the executive orders and then is telling him what it's about, and it's specifically when talking about the World Health Organization. Yeah, the WHO are bad people. Who's the WHO? Who? Who are we talking about? Who? Yeah, the WHO. We're talking about the WHO. Like, it was just, yeah, who? Like, it was like, eventually it just came down to the point, just sign it.
Matt became an owl a few weeks ago.
He did.
He said,
I-
who? Who?
I-
Who?
Hi, Matt.
I did.
I've done that.
Hi.
Hi, Matt.
I just have a minute. I just wanted to add one thing real quick to what you're talking about. By the way, I loved that you held that guy to task on that BS hypothetical, because I don't like that people are trying. They're like, well, what? But if she was, but none of that matters. I agree, but I do want to point out one thing.
Yeah.
Even if every single thing that they're trying to say about Renee Good was true, even if you were to take all of that bait on all of those hypotheticals in every single solitary way, she was wrong. She was obstructing. She was doing this. She was doing that. All of those things, she was 100% in the wrong. If you were to take that in its totality, the officer was still 100% not justified in taking any of those shots. There's 100% Supreme Court precedent backing up that is not justified. So even if you were to go down that road, but you shouldn't, and I love the fact that you were like, no, we're not going to do that. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, they hate me because I don't move on. No, we're going to sit right here.
Yeah, no, I just had to say it, but it makes me so mad because they want to play that game because they need to turn it into that because they have nothing else. We had a guy on last night who wanted to try to pick through Supreme Court cases because we had Andrew Wilson come through last night and all of and he so Andrew Wilson came through last night, and then it was one of his people,
Yeah.
and they were watching our stream and live stream, and we got told, and what happened was I flipped over on YouTube and I screen recorded the very end of it, and I got to catch, and I'll send a couple of you guys the clip. I got to catch Andrew Wilson, them moving on to another stream after Nemo and I destroyed the very last guy or whatever, and we wrapped up. him saying we had to go to someone else to get a win because we got destroyed. Andrew Wilson said, I'll send you guys the clip of him. And I was like, yes, this made my entire night, because he admitted that we swept them out of there. And I was like, that's beautiful. So,
if he
but it was the
ever
same
tries
thing.
if he ever tries to call my live, I will 1000% play that on repeat just to fuck with him. I'm like, here, listen to this. Here, listen to this. Please tell me how you feel now.
And last thing I'll say before I go is that full send, while we knew that they were watching, and he had over 3,000 people in his live stream, because I had it up on another screen. Nemo fully called out all of the embarrassing things that have happened to him on social media, whether it be the baby daddy incident, the olive jar incident, all of the different things, and just absolutely dead ass roasted him. And I was like, this is amazing.
No, he's bad at this. That's just it.
Anyways, I just had to tell you that
that Andrew Wilson is a guy that hosts dating podcasts where he wants to hook you up with other people.
Correct.
That's how I know him, because that's what somebody called in and told me. So I think it's weird that a dating podcast bro wants to debate MAGA stuff. That's odd, huh?
That's weird. Anyways, I gotta go pick up my daughter from school. I'm gonna bounce, but I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Help! No, listen, any man who comes up to you and says they believe in the Force doctrine, run.
Help.
What did you do? Oh, whiskey, poor baby.
Like
Well, in the same vein of what Matt said, even regarding the incident with Renee Good, Trisha McLaughlin, if you guys don't know that awful fucking hag, she is basically the press secretary for DHS. And she came out after the incident where people were calling them out for this shit. And she was like, well, if it was an illegal immigrant in their car driving off like that, you guys wouldn't say these things. And so everybody was mocking her like, oh, you're telling me if a completely different situation happened, that it would be different? Oh, I'm shocked, which is why I don't argue hypotheticals on things that didn't happen based off of a premise that's false.
Well, also, they would still be wrong. Like, let's say that if you put an undocumented individual in that same car doing the exact same thing, it would still be unjustifiable use of deadly force on the side of Officer Ross, because you are not supposed to unalive a fleeing subject. That's literally a part of their thing. Also, drop me down. I gotta, my lunch is over.
Okay.
Nom nom nom.
Bye, love you. Hi, Martina.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I don't know what the other people. Sorry, I think you accepted me while I was on a call.
You're fine.
But I don't know what is wrong with these people. But why do they think that deadly force is acceptable in any case? Because in any traffic stop situation, deadly force is not acceptable unless somebody's brandishing a firearm and pointing it actively.
The only thing I can think is it's, to me, the same as their whole like hard-on for two-way Captain America fantasy that they have, which is like, if somebody broke into my home with my family, I'd take them out. And it's like, no, you wouldn't. And so I think they envision themselves in his spot. And it's weird to me.
But it's not his home. It's their street.
Correct.
Like, literally, if that's what they're going to stand 10 toes down on, if they're going to be 10 toes down on 2A, how do we protect ourselves against the government? And we look at clear examples of government overreach. Also, that person saying, like, you can't impede, you absolutely have the right to ask an officer to identify themselves. Correct. You absolutely have the right to ask an officer to provide you with a judicial warrant. You absolutely have the right to go up to an officer and say, is this person being detained, yes or no? And if the answer is anything other than yes, unequivocally, then you and the person have the right to walk away.
Yep.
And you should walk away calmly. You do not have to speak to them. You do not have to submit to a legal search and seizure, which covers asking for your ID or documents. Like, these people seem so brain rotted that they don't believe in their own constitutional rights anymore,
No.
which is absolutely obnoxious to me. And beyond that, what if somebody was actually blocked? We've seen, like, if you just Google Canal Street, New York City ICE,
Mm-hmm.
where human like chains formed around garages that ICE was trying to operate out of, and they could not exit. And NYPD had to come because ICE was not able to break up the group of people because they were citizens in New York. It's like, I don't know, they're just all deeply brain rotted and don't understand their rights. And I just want people to know that what their rights are so that they
Right.
exercise them.
Right. Just understand them. You don't have to agree with them, but you have to understand them and how they're used. HR Parkers 3566. Is that my Parkers in the tubes chat? Because if it is,
Yes, that is Parker's.
that's Parkers Parkers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We need to give Parkers power then. I do not feel one iota of sorry for you in the tubes chat. Yep, 'tis I. There you go, my love. There's your powers. Do with it whatever you willst. I don't feel bad for
Parker
y'all.
is one of the best YouTube mods.
Yeah.
Also, happy official walkout time for the East Coast. It's 2 p.m.
Oh,
Walkout for 20 minutes.
nice.
If people don't know, there's a nationwide walkout being sponsored by some large orgs like Women's March today that you're supposed to walk out at. Wait, was it 2? I think it's 2 p.m. Is it 2 p.m. or 1 p.m.? I might have just screwed up.
Last time I checked, it was 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 p.m. local. So right now is walkout time. If you're in New York City, walk to Trump Tower.
Nice. That's what we need. We need better organization for things like general strikes. We just can't it's hard to get the whole country together to do it.
Well, Minneapolis is having a union-led strike, and that's what you really need to do. These walkouts are led by national orgs, but not by labor. In Minneapolis, it's labor first, and it's labor interfaith council, which means a bunch of religious orgs, and then a bunch of immigrant rights orgs all banding together. And there's all the small businesses, the schools, etc., are all just putting up signs, and they're shutting down for Friday. So it'll be a general strike for the city of Minneapolis, and it's strike out ICE is the hashtag.
Nice.
So if you're looking to stand in solidarity, see if your city has a solidarity action, because most of them do. New York City, 4 p.m. Union Square is a solidarity action here. And it'll march on Amazon headquarters, Palantir headquarters, and Home Depot. I don't know if it's an office location or their retail location, but yeah, 4 p.m. Union Square if you're in New York City on Friday, the 23rd.
Well, thank you for that information. Yes, Parkers, you're a mod in Twitch too. Of course you are. You're a mod everywhere. Let's see. I know he's supposed to be speaking. He's doing that. But I just usually catch clips of it because I don't need to listen to an hour and a half of Peepaw rambling.
He's in Davos, isn't he?
Yeah.
Did you see the brain rotted 1 year video they put on the White House Instagram?
No.
I don't think I saw that.
It's really bad. Every few slides has a different font, and none of them are long enough for you to understand what's happening. If anybody here is familiar with the show Chuck, where someone got programmed by watching a bunch of flashes of information, it basically kind of looks like that.
Oof.
Ew. Oh, yeah. No, that's not pleasant. Ew, why is it so fast? It's going to give somebody a seizure.
Literally, someone said that was about to give them a seizure and they had to close it.
It's funny, too, because it's showing a bunch of clips of him shaking hands with people who can't stand him. It's not pleasant. He's live at the White... Oh, no, he's back. He's at the White House? Oh.
It's also so bad It's so bad because the all the fonts are different, but by the end of the video, it just like has the word the White House in the center and just cycles through every single one of the fonts. And I was like, why would you do that? Like, as someone who dabbles in graphic design, it is all of my skin was crawling. Just like I became a husk of a person.
Olive, are you going live again or no?
Probably not. I gotta do some things. I gotta make some videos and content, and I'm eating lunch.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Let me get out of here for that. Go in here. So it's after 12, guys, which means I'm hungry.
You wanna go rape bread again?
Yeah, probably. I think that's the plan. Oya. Hi, Oya.
Did you guys tell them about the elections today?
I did.
Okay. All right, cool. That's all I wanted.
Oh, thank you. Keeping us on our toes.
I did say I would if her goal got cleared, but I'm eating. And I also have some
What
to
elections?
finish. So there's 3 elections going on. There's one happening in Virginia for a state Senate seat, and there's 2 primaries in Georgia and New Hampshire.
We have state assembly specials coming up in New York City. It's over on Mamdani's seat specifically.
Yeah, so this we have in Georgia, a state Senate seat in District 18. In New Hampshire, a state House primary in Carroll 7. And in Virginia, a state House special general election in State House District 17.
Why isn't it showing New York? That's so bizarre. What are you looking at?
This was a list I got from Manny for this one is specifically today. And then he gave me a list of like the ones in January.
Oh. This
Is
is
New
for
York a
today.
battleground
Got it.
state? Because aren't y'all blue?
New York has purple districts, so it definitely matters. Yeah, New York is on the 3rd. Thanks. I knew it was early Feb, but New York has purple districts, and then New York also has districts that are sort of like leftist versus progressive or progressive versus liberal. So local politics is actually pretty knockdown drag out, and it can make a massive difference. Like think of a Chuck Schumer versus an AOC. So it makes a massive difference in how the city is run and governed.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah. Like the person running for Zohran's seat was actually just recently endorsed by Zohran, and hopefully she wins it with flying colors. But if that goes to someone who is a centrist Democrat, they'll do everything they can to work against Zohran's agenda. Because basically the Democratic Party of New York. Yeah, because Zohran is a leftist. He's further left than most liberal Democrats, which are
but why would you
garbage.
work against like somebody who's essentially on your side?
Because they believe in centrist democratic policies and establishment policies, not like actual progressive leftist policies. That's the struggle.
So in other terms, we set tripping.
Sorry, my phone broke up. What?
In other words, we set tripping.
I mean, yeah, I think it's also why there's a bunch of fights. We have congressional seats coming up too. And the congressional district I live in, people are like, well, the guy who was endorsed by the current guy, and I'm like, the current guy is an establishment corporate Democrat. Why are we trying to vote for the establishment corporate Democrats protege?
Right.
What are we doing?
Just
What
burn it
are we
all
doing?
Just burn it all down.
But it's
Start
that
over.
person or a Nepo baby from the Kennedy family or
Oh, hell no. The
Alex
same people that
Borez
gave their sister a lobotomy.
or Alex Borez, who is a former Palantir executive who claims he quit because he found out that they worked with ICE, but then looked at his whole background, and he quit after he got his 4-year vesting schedule. and then moved on to help run a company that helped shitty people who had bad press, like use AI to recognize that bad press was coming and do damage control.
You worked
some
for a
whole ass
company
shit.
that, like, you worked for a company whose sole purpose is spy state, but sure, you didn't know.
Yeah, and then a bunch of people are like, well, we have to think of it like people who used to serve in the army and now they're veterans and they were associated to state violence, but what did they do after they left? And I'm like, no.
We go on a list.
This person,
like, we're never not associated.
this person, and it's also different. Like, this person signed up and worked for a surveillance state company, became an executive who led the strategy for U.S. government softwares in Trump 1 through 2019. I'm like, what? Why the fuck do any of us, like, why are we electing this person? They're
Also-
literally on. I want to see your works, not your words, please.
Also, if you have ever been in the United States military, you cannot, therefore, like after you get out, go and join another military. It's like you will go to jail if you try to go like join Canada's army or some shit.
On that note, I love you all very much. We're gonna do the thing and get to Raid and Brett, I think, so I can go eat lunch.
Wee!
Wee! Oh, y'all are wheeze. Crack me up. Yeah, so we're gonna go raid Brett, guys, which means we're just going in there and putting in red and blue hearts. We're not saying Monty raid. We are not all caps. We are just coming in there with some hearts. I guess if you want to do like a nice lowercase Monty raid, but you really don't have to. They're, again, we're going to be respectful. They're listening to the court case. I don't know if they're on lunch. They're usually on lunch by the time that I raid them, but I don't know. They took an early break today when I was listening, but we're going to go in and we're going to support. Remember to respect the mods. If you have questions, that's fine. If you think you have answers, do not answer questions. That is for the mods to handle in his chat. That is what is happening. Either way, whatever they're doing, even if I'm not sure if they're still listening to the trial or not, but we're just going to go in and a nice soft raid. So yeah, that's what we're going to go do. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube and Twitch real quick, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Make sure that you are subscribing or following over there. You can come back and hate watch and fight Justin and Parker's for your life. You can definitely do that. But I will